From the heart of Yerevan to all corners of the world, this is CivilNet's Daily News Digest for Tuesday, October 1st. I'm Paul Chaderjian.
And I'm Maria Titizian. In today's digest, it hasn't happened for more than 2 years. Tonight, what President Sarkisyan says he wants to do.
Syrian refugees and Karabakh. Armenia's foreign minister delivers a talk at the UN. Plus,
performance artists from 18 nations are in Yerevan. Find out why, and
later we'll share the unique sounds of the authentic light orchestra performing on our balcony. On the occasion of the 22nd anniversary of Armenia's independence, President Sarkisyan has submitted a proposal for a declaration of amnesty to the National Assembly. It's not known who will be pardoned. The last time that the president granted amnesty was in 2011. That's when Armenian National Congress member Nikol Pashinyan was pardoned. Pashinyan had gone into hiding shortly after the deadly unrest in Armenia following the 2008 presidential elections, for which he was wanted by Armenian police on allegations of murder and mass unrest. He came out of hiding in 2009 and turned himself in. He was released after the 2011 amnesty was granted to several political prisoners.
President Sarkisyan is in France to participate in the Council of Europe's Parliamentary Assembly's plenary session. He is scheduled to have working meetings in Paris and Strasbourg. In Paris, he will meet with his French counterpart François Hollande and President of the French Senate Jean-Pierre Bel. Tomorrow, on Wednesday, October 2nd, Sarkisyan will meet with PACE President Jean-Claude Mignon, Council of Europe Secretary General Jorbern Jagland, and the Commissioner for Human Rights Niels Muiznieks in Strasbourg. He will also deliver a speech at the plenary session and answer questions from European parliamentarians. Armenia had the chairmanship of the Council of Europe since May 2013. Its term ends in November.
As of today, October 1st, Azerbaijan has the rotating presidency of the United Nations Security Council. It takes the post from Australia for 1 month. This will be the second time that Azerbaijan has assumed the presidency of the Security Council, that first time being in May 2012.
On September 29, Armenia's Foreign Affairs Minister Edward Nalbandian was in New York, participating in the 68th session of the UN General Assembly. In his keynote speech, Nalbandian made reference to the situation in Syria, saying that Armenia has taken in 10,000 refugees, but that tens of thousands of Syrian Armenians still remain in that country that has become their second home after the genocide of 1915. Nalbandian also stressed that only a peaceful solution to the Karabakh conflict was an option, and that Armenia will continue to work with the OSCE Minsk group in this regard. He noted, however, that Azerbaijan's warmongering and anti-Armenian hate speech within and outside of its borders was detrimental to the process.
Over the weekend, CivilNet aired a segment about the authentic light orchestra. The band was formed in Zurich in 2009 by multi-instrumentalist and composer Valery Totsov. He's an ethnic Russian who grew up in Armenia. The group performed on September 18th at the State Academic Opera and Ballet Theatre. It plays a mix of jazz and world music using a variety of instruments from many different countries. Check out Authentic Light Orchestra's debut Armenia performance in this exclusive clip. Grigorian captured a silver medal at the Amateur Boxing Association's Women's Junior Youth World Championships in Albina, Bulgaria, that took place from September 20 to 29. Ani Hovsepian from Armenia also won a bronze. According to Armenian boxing coach Rafael Merabian, both medals are a huge achievement for Armenian boxing. The 11th International Theatre Festival HiFest 2013 kicked off today in Yerevan. Theatre groups from 18 countries including Russia, Argentina, Iran, the UK and Italy are participating, with performances appearing on 12 different stages across the city. The festival opened today with a performance of the 1927 British production at the Stanislavski Russian Drama Theatre.
Stopping by at CivilNet over the weekend was Chaderjian, the editor of the Toronto Hye Newspaper. She told us about how she set up the monthly newspaper. It was after she graduated from journalism school in 2005.
I spoke about it with friends, with community leaders. They said it's a good idea, and they supported me. And I found two friends who had the same passion. We started it, so it's been 8 years, more than 8 years now.
We asked Garin about the biggest stories she's covered.
It was the government's, Canadian government, recognition of the Armenian genocide, both the parliament and the government. I don't think that at the time of the recognition of the parliament that we had the newspaper, but I remember writing articles about it and sending it out to other publications. But during the time when Prime Minister Harper somehow publicly spoke and recognized the genocide, at that time we had the newspaper, and I remember running it.
You can read the Toronto Hye Newspaper online. Just search for it on your favorite search engine.
That's our digest for this Tuesday, October the 1st.
We want to hear from you. Our email address is english@civilnet.am.
We'll be back tomorrow.